What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do a little bit to the purple Gen 8. I had a guy on Facebook that's getting him one, and it's for his wife, and she's, kind of new to the hobby. So I told her my advice for his first upgrade would be that motor swap, just because of how touchy it is. It's hard to go forward and reverse without it jumping really bad with the stock motor. The ESC is pretty good, but I'm going to put the 27 turn Holmes Hobby in this one today. I showed him a video. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I showed him a video with that truck. But it's actually got the, it had the Hobby Wing 1080 in it when I showed him the video. So I want to go ahead and make a little video with the stock ESC, so that way he sees just how much different it is. Which I don't have the stock motor in this truck to do a before. It's got the axial 20 turn in it right now. And honestly, if you just have a stock motor laying around your house even and don't have the money to go order something, just anything's better than the Redcat motor for some reason. I love everything else about this truck, just not the stock motor. And most anybody will agree with that, probably, that has the truck. I think the ESC does pretty good, actually, myself. But better than the Traxxas ESC that I just made a video on. I just don't like it. I hate to say that, but I don't. And it's a very easy motor swap, I will say that. I mean, you can't get much easier. There's a little screw right there that you got to take out, which most of the time I don't even need to put the handle on this thing for that little thing. Tiny little screw right there. You got your two regular screws. Sorry if my face is in front of the camera or anything. And obviously on this big 17 tooth gear, you do got to take it off, I think, before it fits through the hole. Not like it's a big deal, but I'm gonna put the 14 on this truck instead of a 17 back on it. I should do the both gears just to let you see what it's like to have the 27 turn. But I got to remove this cover up here too, I forgot. Dang it. I don't remember, it might not even be screwed in. I might have just popped it in. I think I only put one screw in each side of it, but my shocks are kind of in the way. Nope. I just popped that in there without putting a screw in it last time I had it apart. So normally, if this is your first time doing this, where this is at, you do have to take two screws out right here, and you'll have to take one out, and then you can move your shock over to here to get to the other one, because your shock blocks one of the screws. Or just remove, take the screw out of the shock and just move it out of your way, whatever you gotta do. But anyway, this axial 20 turn was a pretty good motor. Hopefully I'm getting this on camera. I usually don't do much work on video, but we're gonna give her a try. Why not? But now this one here, this is the 27 turn Trailmaster Sport 540 can. It's only $16.99. Now they do have the 550 can, which I believe is a little bit more torque and stuff, for $21.99, I think. Now at the time I bought this one, they didn't have a 550 of the same size, but then I went and I bought the motor in here, which is a 21 turn, same thing, but I got the 550 can there. And at that time, they did have a 27 turn 550 can in stock for $21. I just didn't buy it. And all this glue here, that's just, I put that on there to cover the metal, so it doesn't ever short out, in case I put something in here like my new winch that's going to go in here and stuff. But anyway, let's see. It's a very simple swap, at least. And I usually put it to where I can read the motor at the same time as well. I like how the Traxxas TRX4, you can take the 3 screws out and just pull the whole thing up and then change what you need and then put it right back in. I like how that one's set up. It's pretty cool. But this one's not bad. It's not a big deal. Very simple actually. So, and I think this is one of the best trucks they make almost, even though it's just a Redcat. I love it. I have no complaints about this truck. You know, the motor sucked, but yeah, I guess I'd have one complaint, but even the stock tires will do a little bit on that truck. These are the Traxxas Trail Canyons or Canyon Trails, whatever they're called now. I think they're about some of the best stock tires there are. I have a 15 tooth on my other one. We're going to put the 14 on this one. Yeah, I think I need to change that set screw in this one because it's kind of crappy. But I don't know that I have any more that size. But it'll be alright. Let me make sure I put a good screw in this real quick. I don't want to get it on here and can't take it back off later. Alright, I just found me another screw to put in that one. Swapped it out of one of the old ones I got. You strip out one of these and you're in trouble sometimes, so my advice is to replace it if you can every time, if it starts to wear on you. Get this out the way real quick. I'm not sure if I got to reverse these wires yet. We'll find out in a few minutes. That's the good thing about it. If you hook it up and it goes the wrong way, just switch your positive and negative and you're fine. Can't do that with too many brushless motors. Some you can. Double check your mesh. It's very important to not have it too tight, but not have it too loose, obviously. And you will tell if it's all metal gears in this truck, so they don't sound great every time anyway. Don't worry about that. I think we're good there. Put this little tiny cover on. I got these little AA batteries in here for rock lights too. Let's see what I got on there for a battery. This one has so many wires and stuff that sometimes I have to tuck them in underneath the battery cable there, but let me find the remote. Plug it in before you do that though, in case you're wondering. I should actually put the cat, get off my cord down there. The tires have some flat spots where they've been on here so long, but we'll have to take it outside and see what she does real quick. At least forward and reverse is right by hooking it up that way. So these are the mountain shocks. They're alright shocks, except for the fact that they sit too high. I need to take the springs out, I think, and cut them about half and then stretch them. That's what I'm thinking. And it won't go down no farther than that because the springs in there, once they mash, they take a 1/4 inch of the space. I thought about running it with no spring just to see what it does. I don't know. We got a full light kit in this baby. It's kind of a pain, and it's rigged to work. Got about 3 or 4 different wires you got to plug in here. I don't even remember half of them. Oops, I think this one goes up front. This one goes there. You got reverse lights, everything on this.
Oh my God.
There. I don't even think I have these lights mounted in there very well, the rock lights, but yeah, alright. Alright, let me go outside. It's hot out too. It's going to be about 97 today, if not 100. Well, alright. Now I'm just going to hit a few of the obstacles on the course, but let me show you what the, first let me show you some slow, you can creep it now. I got good slow in torque. The top speed's not very fast, which is what you really want for somebody starting out. You're not going to go mud bogging in it, but the main thing is the stock motor, when you go and get into a little pinch going uphill forward and you have to hit reverse, you will jump backwards until you really learn to control your ride, especially starting out. So this is just kind of going to help eliminate that problem. Let me get some of the stuff out of my way. Sorry about the video being kind of long. I usually don't do the stuff on camera, the repairs, as much, but I figured I'd go ahead and, in case you watch this video, you'd see how to change it and stuff. I mean, this is the stock Redcat ESC. It also, for all the guys that do watch my videos that seen me do the video with the Traxxas ESC in the Redcat yesterday or day before, this is my little comparison to myself to see what the downhill does, because I'm running the same motor in both trucks. And I took out my Hobbywing 1080 and put in a Traxxas ESC in the other truck to see if it still rolled downhill like it used to in the TRX4. And it did. It sucked. And so now we're going to find out what a stock Redcat one outperform it. So we all know that the truck is a good performing truck once you put a few upgrades in it. These are just some stock Traxxas tires here, and it's going right across this stuff better than my other ones did yesterday. Holy crap. Let me see. Let me go ahead and do this uphill here, because let me get my steering trim back out. The See where that's the drag brake right there when I lit off. And if I want to go backwards slow, I can a little bit. Now that Traxxas would have been gone. I just want to see what she does going downhill now to compare my TRX4 one. Yesterday I could go, let me get my steering straight again. Oops, all right, perfect. Now on the other one, it had a great drag brake just like that. That's a good drag brake. But with the Traxxas one, if I touch the trigger just the tiniest bit, it will take off fast. This one's not as bad. It still rolls, but not as bad. Now my Hobbywing 1080, it goes like like a censored motor. When you give it a little speed, that's all it goes. A little more to go a little faster, but it does not take off rolling. But that was just something I was doing for myself right there to compare. And I still think Redcat's ESC is better. It might be the only part that's better on the trucks, but they sure don't have the steering radius that Traxxas has. Yeah, I forgot to, the reason I have to go wide here is because I'm trying to get it lined up for these boards, and my back tires won't hit it if I come at it too much the wrong way. So it takes 2 or 3 tries on a Redcat to get it right. I need to actually line them boards out better, but I mean, it's not no Hobbywing 1080, but it's not a bad ESC. But just the motor itself will make the biggest difference in this truck. I've had this Gen 8. It used to be the green body originally, but I've had this Gen 8. Now see right there, my Traxxas would have took off. The ESC would have. I know I've said that too many times now, so I'll quit. Let me, I gotta get this steering dialed in. There we go. I don't have the stock servo in here. Actually, the stock one is probably better than the one I'm running right now. But here's what I like about this truck. Look at this. I wish I still had my stock motor just to do the comparison, a fair comparison, but there really is no comparison, I'm telling you. I think Holmes Hobby makes the best motors that I've used, and it's definitely, when you buy the cheaper ones, they're the best for your money. I mean, I don't even think a stock motor can be $16.99 or $21.99, honestly. I don't know. These trail canyon or canyon trails are actually showing off right now compared to some of my other tires I run. Even the good ones. And I have, when I put them short servo arms on here, they make the steering suck. Ooh, we saved it. Yeah, I actually drove back over that. But for anybody out there that's looking to buy one of these Redcats, I still think they are a very good truck for the money. But now they've raised the price up to like $330, so that ain't much cheaper than the TRX4 Sport now. Now, I don't know if these tires are going to do this. Not with that rock in there. Uh-oh. My phone mount just came loose on the controller. I got it hot glued on. It's a warm day. Let's see if I can do this without losing it. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my phone in my hand now. I'm gonna check the drag brake in a second. Look at that. That's drag brake off that motor, all drag brake. I'm not touching nothing. That's pretty good because that's a steep hill. And I still got plenty of control with it. So, alright. Alright, I had this thing, I mount this to my phone right here. And that's how I hold on this one here. Or I mount it to my controller, sorry. But it's just hot glued and it's warm enough today it came off. It's been on here for about a year. All I gotta do is take my lighter and heat it up and it'll stick right back on. I've done it a couple times, but anyway. It's too hot to keep going on. This video's long enough, but I hope you get something out of this video. I'm not really looking for a lot of views from people. I just wanted to make it, maybe to help make up your mind and all that of what you're gonna do. It's a good truck. Even with the stock motor, it's a great trail truck. You can have lots of fun, but if you're trying to get somebody who's learning to have some fine control on the rocks, it's not going to happen very easy. But you could put any other stock motor. If you go to like a 35 turn or something, it does really well. You can even put the Holmes Hobby 35 turn in it, which is what I had before, and keep your stock gear and it does okay. But it's really slow. But anyway, it's a 14 tooth pinion with a 27 turn trailmaster. Together you're looking at like $22 if you buy the pinion and the motor. So it's not bad at all. And then if you want to go ahead and put the $45 Hobby Wing 1080 in it, that makes the difference. The motor gets it halfway there, the ESC does the other half, but still, I don't hate this ESC at all. I like it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helped some people. Peace.